down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
Morning. Thank you for joining me back on my YouTube channel. I have decided to pick up my camera today and film a what I eat in a day. So this is going to be a very short and sweet video. I'm not going to talk too much because I have a tendency to do that a lot and it makes the video super long. So short and sweet video, literally just showing you what I eat today. So that was breakfast. I had cheese, Marmite and butter on toast. It's not my usual kind of breakfast. I do tend to have a sweet breakfast, which is usually a bowl of like protein oats with peanut butter and like fruit and stuff, but I woke up this morning and fancied something different, so that's what we had. So I'll see you probably at lunchtime. Hey, it is now 1 o'clock. I never plan what I'm gonna have to eat. I literally just like choose spur of the moment, so I've just been sat for a few minutes thinking what I fancied, and I've decided to have a jacket potato with tuna, so that's what I'm going to make for my lunch. I said I was not going to talk too much in this video, so I'm going to make this a really short little chat, but I just wanted to, whilst the house is quiet, just come on and just touch on a couple of things. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm not currently tracking macros and calories and things at the moment. I go through phases with it. Sometimes I track, sometimes I don't, just depends how I feel, what my goals are at the time and what's going on in life. At the moment I've just decided not to, so just wanted to talk a little bit about like intuitive eating. So when I don't track my calories and macros and things, basically there are a couple of things that I just have in mind when I make my food choices. So I'm all about balance, so I would never ever turn around and say that like it's a good idea to cut things out completely. I'll still eat things that I enjoy and genuinely love that aren't as nutritious as other things when I'm not tracking, because restriction is a bad, like, what's the word? It's basically just a bad route to go down. Because I weight train and because I've got a little bit of muscle mass, my main priority is making sure that I am getting a good amount of protein in my diet. So I am always very conscious of the types of meals that I'm putting together and the types of things that I'm choosing, because I want them to be high in protein. It doesn't mean that every meal and every snack needs to be high in protein, but generally I do make sure each meal does have a protein source in it. The second thing is that it contains a good amount of carbs, because I find that if I don't eat enough carbs, I get really hungry not long after I've eaten, and then I'm more likely to snack more and make not so good choices with my other food choices basically. So obviously I like to eat a balanced, healthy diet, so I also like to try and include veggies and fruit. I think it's my top tips when you're trying to eat intuitively and kind of like have a balanced diet would be to eat regularly. I personally like to eat every kind of 3 hours ish. I don't tend to eat as much in the morning. I tend to have my breakfast and then I won't have lunch then till like 1, 2-ish. That's just what works for me. I don't tend to get that hungry in the morning. But then once I've had lunch, I generally will have lunch, an afternoon snack, dinner, sometimes pudding after that, and an evening snack as well, but it really varies. So yeah, top tips are make sure you're getting enough protein, so just you don't need to count it, but just be conscious that you're choosing high protein like sources in your meals. A good amount of carbs so that you're kept full, and obviously you want to get your fats in there as well, but I generally just put those in throughout the day just naturally, kind of like I eat peanut butter, I eat avocado, cheese, those kind of things. So if you've got any like questions about intuitive eating or like not tracking or anything like that, then drop them in the comments box and I will try and answer them. Like I say, I do flip between tracking and not. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time and my particular goals. So I hope you found that helpful. I just thought it might be like handy just to kind of like summarize what goes on in my brain when I'm kind of like not tracking. I'm gonna stop talking now and think about making some dinner shortly. It's 5 o'clock now, so I usually eat dinner around 6. So for dinner I've decided to do like a Cajun tomatoey pasta. I'm going to do half chicken and half chicken sausages. I'm only cooking for myself and the 3 kids tonight because my husband is away, working away for a couple of nights, so he isn't here. So yeah, just a basic, simple, fusilli chicken Cajun tomatoey pasta thing. I'm gonna do like a voiceover for it, I think, because I'm gonna get interrupted otherwise by the kids coming in and out on the dog and things, so I will talk you through it as I do it. So this is a really simple recipe. Start by chopping the onion and pepper and frying it in a frying pan in some fry light. Chop up the chicken breast and add that in. Season your chicken and veggies with some salt and pepper and put your pasta on to boil. I tend to use whole wheat and white pasta, a mixture. Cut up your chicken sausages and add those in. To give it some flavour, add some garlic granules, or you can use fresh garlic, and some Cajun spices. Add in any other veggies you want. I'm just using courgette. Add some tomato puree. I like to put quite a bit in because it makes the sauce a lot richer. Add a tin of chopped tomatoes and herbs. Once you've given it a good stir and let it cook for a few minutes, you can decide if you need to add a bit more water to it, which I did do. Once your pasta's cooked, drain it and then add it in to the frying pan. Mix it all together and you're ready to serve it. I had mine with my favourite vegetables, tender stem broccoli and asparagus, and a spoonful of onion and chive cottage cheese because I love it and it just goes really nice with it. Good evening. It's now gone 9 o'clock. It's nearly 9:15. I've just been editing this video on the computer all evening. I'm currently wrapped up in Steve's big hoodie. I'm gonna make myself a evening snack. So I didn't have my protein oats for breakfast this morning, so I'm missing them. So I'm gonna have them before I go to bed. So I'm gonna make those now and I'll show you the finished product. I'm gonna end the video here as well because I'm probably not gonna come and chat to you again. So I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, leave them in the comments box, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for any future videos. I've decided on blueberry and white chocolate protein oats. I'm not going to show you step by step exactly how I make them, but this is basically what you need. Oats, protein powder, I've got frozen blueberries, I've got some flavour drops, some white chocolate spread, and some sugar-free syrup. And I just use boiling water. So I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. Blueberry cheesecake protein oats with white chocolate spread and butterscotch syrup. Remember guys, carbs before bed is a myth. I'm gonna just jump in here and correct myself because I meant to say no carbs before bed is a myth. Hope you enjoyed my full day of eating. Each day is really different for me. It just depends what I fancy. As a family, what we're having, what I'm up to that day, what I've got in the fridge or the freezer. So yeah, but I hope you found it useful and maybe got some kind of like ideas. But thanks for watching.